This is your morning brief for Friday, May 24th. Theresa May resigns on her failure to get a Brexit deal done. This is a really tough situation for her, in my opinion. I don't think this is necessarily her fault. The Brexit was not her decision. It was the people's decision in a referendum. And then when she brought it to Congress to get the details worked out, all of a sudden everyone in Congress was like, whoa, that's not the right way to do it, that's not the right way to do it, etc. She couldn't get a deal done. And I don't know, even some of the original staunch supporters of a Brexit didn't have good ideas of how to actually get it done. So I don't know. This does not look good to me. I don't know how they get this deal done at all. And I could see Brexit being taken off the table, although that's not talked about that much at the moment. We'll see. We'll see what happens when a new person comes in. Okay, a couple of acquisitions to talk about. FirstService is one of our companies. It's a real estate management company, and they're up 8% on reports they'll be acquiring private company Global Restoration. Global Restoration, it really specializes in distressed properties that are, maybe because of weather or something, or storms, and buildings just are in disrepair and they need services. Normally too, the fact that FirstService is up 8% is kind of unusual, because normally the acquiring company shares go down and the acquired company's shares go up. But I guess you have a little bit different dynamic with Global Restoration because it's private, so obviously we don't know if the shares are up or down from what their valuation is. But I guess so far the market likes it. FirstService is a great company, by the way, so I think a little tuck-in acquisition like this is probably a good idea. Total System Services is also up 6% in pre-market as reports came out about the company being in merger talks with Global Payments. Total System Services is another company that's in our model portfolios in the payments area, and we love the payments area. There seems to be a number of really good ideas. Total System Services is basically a credit card processing company, and they say 59% of domestic credit cards go through their system. So a bank, is usually associated, or I should say the credit card is associated with the bank, or one way or the other. You usually have a TD Visa or a CIBC, whatever it is, and then they need a system to track all of this, of course. And Total System Services is probably the biggest player to do that. And we still like that one. I think I'm going to do a report on Total System Services because I really do like it. The numbers look really good. Okay, oil was down 5.3% yesterday. The reports on building inventory and long shut-ins at refiners causing a glut of crude oil. So it was very unclear to me as why refiners are having these longer shut-ins and just kind of dragging their feet a little bit. But there's clearly, building inventory from U.S. shale producers, producing as fast as possible. But I'm a little mystified at why the refiners are causing this glut, but they are definitely having longer shut-ins. Okay, futures are up, so we should finish the week on a bit of an up note, but it's been a tough week. So this is no revelation. This is not a sea change or anything. It's just after being down so many days, eventually you go up again. But there's no real news. There's just a lack of news on the China-U.S. trade talks. So we're in the same spot, but at least there's no bad news. So okay, and in the NBA, Raptors take a 2-1 series lead over the Bucks. First team to win on the road. So we'll see how that finishes out. Game 5 goes tomorrow night in Toronto. That's your morning brief for Friday, May 24th. Let's go find some gems.